Brent's looking pretty steady. Looks like he'll get a dish out. But Martin, you just wouldn't think he was going to get there.
Okay, both of you, you've got 1 minute to go. So you've got 1 minute to plate up and have your dishes ready for the judges.
Come on, Beach. Minute to go. Let's go, mate. Come on, ramp it up.
That last minute is the most important, you know. If you've made a fantastic dish and you don't get it on the plate, you know, then it's a complete waste of time.
I'm plating up and fussing around and making sure the presentation is the way I remembered it. I've realised my Eggnet's not going to wrap around the whole thing. I'm like, oh, God. I think I might have shot myself in the foot.
30 seconds to go, mate. You can do it, buddy.
With a few seconds to go, Brent is madly trying to reassemble his egg nest. Martin hadn't even really started assembly. I was afraid that Martin wasn't going to finish.
45 minutes did go quite quickly. And I just finished right bang on time.
Brent and Martin, your time is now up.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really feel happy I got something on a plate and just happy to be here. I'm bubbling.
Brent, why don't you bring your plate forward? Plate 1 is spreads. Martin, your dish, please. Plate 2 is obviously Martin's dish. The judges will now taste your dishes one by one, and I'll give each of them a score out of 10.
Looks lovely. Lots of nice colour. Let's have a... There's some nice flavours in there. It's fresh, it's sharp. You can taste the lime. I mean, the dipping sauce really stands out.
Technique with the shredding of all the vegetables, the kaffir lime's been shredded beautifully.
This is beautifully balanced. A little bit of heat, sweetness, some acidity as well. The Eggnet, though, is a bit too thick, a bit too heavy. Hasn't quite got the delicacy that you really want. But look, it's a pretty good dish overall. Right, let's bring in plate 2. Yep. A little crispy.
There's a lot more lime leaf. Maybe it's just the bit that I had. But it's much more fragrant.
Beautiful, fine, lace-like. It seems to be put together with a lot more finesse.
It's a line ball, I think, between those two dressings. But if that's Brent's, he's done a really good job.
OK, guys, I think it's time to go and reveal our scores.
Yep.
Brent, you just faced one of the toughest challenges, I think, so far. You had to cook off against Martin Boetz from Longrain, who just happens to be one of the most talented Asian-style chefs in the country. You each cooked an eggnet of prawns, pork, bean sprouts, and cucumber relish. The judges each tasted your dishes and gave them a score out of 10, without knowing who cooked what dish. And now it's time to find out who scored the highest total out of the 3 judges combined. Brent, if your dish scores higher than Martin's, you will receive a free ride all the way through to the final week of this MasterChef competition. And you'll bypass all upcoming eliminations. Judges, I can tell you now that plate 1 was Brent's.
Doing this, it's so much fun. I feel proud to actually be even acknowledged as a contender.
George, you're first. Tell me, what did you give Brent's dish?
Okay. A 6 out of 10. For me, the Eggnet, it's got to be like beautiful La Perla underwear. Yours looked a bit like big nananakas.
Pantaloons.
Yeah. But honestly, mate, the flavour was really good, and I would pay money for that in a restaurant.
6 out of 10.
Okay, yep.
The cucumber relish was absolutely impeccable.
Thanks, Matt. Thank you.
Gary, what did you give plate 1, which was Brent's dish?
I gave you a 5.
Okay, yep.
On the face of it, that dish seems very simple, but it is remarkably complex. I think it hit all the right notes. You know, the presentation, I think, maybe let you down.
Brent, you just scored 17 out of a possible total of 30. So, judges, plate 2 was obviously Martin's dish. Gary, what did you score plate 2?
Well, Martin, that was a beautiful dish. The Eggnet was beautiful, it was crisp, and the flavour balance just really stands out. So, thank you, Martin. Really appreciate it. That's an 8 from me.
George, what did you score Martin's dish?
Absolutely beautiful dish. 8 out of 10. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Matt, what did you give Martin's dish?
9 out of 10.
Well done, mate.
So, Martin, you scored a total of 25, and Brent, you scored a total of 17. Martin, congratulations. You won our challenge today. Well, Martin, thank you so much for being part of MasterChef Australia today. It's been wonderful to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Come on, you can give him a kiss. Come on. I know you want to. Oh!
So, Brent, you've done extremely well. And, you know, the 3 of us are starting to notice a few contestants that are popping their heads up above the rest of them. So to the rest of the contestants, I think they need to pull their socks up and watch out for those guys, and maybe watch out for you. Well done, Brent. Good job.
Still can't wipe the smile off my face because that was amazing. I've just learnt to cook something really cool.